In this example video, we're going to look at review exercise 8.3, and this is using the FIFO cost flow assumption, and therefore we need to apply the lower of cost or net realizable value rule to each one of our products. So they give us some information about our products. We have our cost, our selling price, the cost of completion, and the cost of disposal. And they want us to determine the net realizable value for each product and then decide how should our inventory be valued for each product that we have. So under that FIFO method, when we're doing the lower of cost or net realizable value rule, we are always comparing the cost to net realizable value. So there's no additional calculations that we have to do. We don't have to choose between a ceiling and a floor and a replacement cost when we're doing the FIFO method. Under this method, net realizable value is always used as your market value. So we have our selling price, and our selling price for product one was $75. Cost of completion is $15, and our cost of disposal is $4. So our net realizable value for product number one is at $56. For product number two, our selling price is $120. The cost of completion is $30, and the cost of disposal is $2. So our net realizable value for product number two is $88. And then for product three, we have a selling price of $90, a cost of completion of $20, and a cost of disposal of $5. Therefore making our net realizable value $65 for product number three. That net realizable value is what we are going to compare to the cost values that were provided and determine which one is lower. So for product number one, our cost was $50. Our market value, which is our net realizable value, is $56. Therefore, we're going to carry that product on our books at $50. The lower between the cost and the market value, and in this case, when we use FIFO, market is always net realizable value. Hence the reason why we call it the lower of cost or net realizable value rule rather than the lower of cost or market rule. For product two, our cost was $90. Our market, meaning our net realizable value, was $88. The lower of the two, which is that market value, is $88. So that is what we are going to carry that inventory at. And finally, for product three, our cost was $75. Our net realizable value or market value was $65. And therefore, we are going to carry that on our books at $65 per unit.